I really feel like I need to preface this with, I am not in any danger from anyone else nor myself. Alright, I've been on a bit of a break. I put out a community post that I was not doing well. I wanted to film this, I just had to wait for the house to be empty so I could feel comfortable filming it. I don't exactly live in a family where talking about your feelings goes well. And it's because of a whole fucking lot of just generational trauma and being pretty much raised by a narcissist who instilled in both my mother and me that someone else always has it worse and you cannot complain. That being said, I'm not sure what triggered what's currently going on with me, whether it was my 23rd birthday last month or what, and now the fact said narcissist who is off her fucking rocker and is less narcissistic now is moving back in with us. I'm not sure what set this off, but I am a mess and I do not feel like currently filming at all. I started a TikTok account for Oakley. I have 2 posts on it because I was posting, anything I was posting on TikTok or anywhere was about Oakley, and I was like, okay, people seem to like Oakley, and Oakley's cute, and I would like to, have cute little videos of her one day to look back on when she's no longer with me. I know, morbid, but I made 2 videos, and the second one I did was like that Take Me Back to the Night We Met, like a little song, and I did 3 pictures of Oakley now, and then one when we brought her home. And all it did was make me break down and miss her sister. Because somehow I feel like Oakley came into my life to fill the niche that Charlie would eventually leave behind. And it makes me so sad. Hi, Prinny. All the dogs are like curled up with me because they sense my distress. I hesitate to call what I'm currently going through a midlife fucking crisis, because I'm only 23. But I guess when you're only 23, things are not the best perspective-wise. I am a mess currently, and I just need to get it off my chest. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a danger at all. But don't expect this video to be the most cohesive, thought-wise. I am dealing a lot with gender identity, and I hate myself for it. It's just insane, this shit I'm feeling, and I never thought Things were so much simpler before I knew why I hated myself, and now that I know why I hate myself, it just makes me feel worse. I deal with a lot of, I want to call it imposter syndrome with everything about me that's queer, because it's just like, no, I can't be. I'm a nothing. I can't have anything ever wrong with me. Other people have it worse. Fluffy, I swear to every god I believe in, if you go in that vent. Of course she doesn't listen to me. My head feels fuzzy. I feel like this is important to talk about, and I did put in a strict boundary of not talking about my mental health while I'm having a breakdown on social media, but this is not me having a breakdown. This is me just coming to terms and talking, because I am in a clear headspace. I am currently not in the middle of breaking down. I just need to get it off my chest, and I feel like this is the safest place I can do that. I was in therapy last year. I went to about 6 appointments before the therapist made me feel uncomfortable, and I stopped. So, the basis of this current, downward spiral of my mental state is the imposter syndrome, and the fact that I'm 23 and I have no idea what I'm fucking doing with my life. I feel like my life is already over. It's too late to make a start in anything, because I'll be honest, I was not given a shot in life. Until I was 21, I was kept dependent on the narcissist. I can't drive. I never graduated high school because I had a fucking mental breakdown. It was not good, and I nearly killed myself. And then after I dropped out, they kept me dependent by, not letting me ever finish school and then holding it over my head that I was a high school dropout and I was worthless and that they should never have taken me in, and how everyone thought they shouldn't have taken me in. Which I only learned after Mom got me out of there. And I'm not saying that Mom's tremendously better. She's still dealing with shit, and she doesn't always take it out in the best possible way. No, everyone wanted her to take me because they knew Mom was not going to get me back as a child. So, just the amounts of just the emotional and psychological abuse I've had to come to terms with over the past 2 years is honestly atrocious. And I'm still trying to come to terms with all of it. And now that the person who did a bunch of it is moving back in, I have a feeling this is going to get worse before it gets better. But I am determined to not let the demons of my past win. Because in my brain, I know it's not too late to live my own life. And I even told my best friend that I'm going to stop living for everyone else and live for myself. And I am not sure that I can do that for anyone. But I'm going to try. If nothing else, for not even myself, for my pets. Because they're the really only thing in my life that I feel like is worth it. I put everything into YouTube because that was, for a long time, my one creative outlet I have. I've tried putting it into my writing, but no one's gonna ever care about what I do, and that's okay with me, but it also sets off this little thing in my brain where you did nothing with your life, you wasted it. And when I know that's not true. I keep telling myself that no one cares. No one's ever going to care about you. You're not a likable person who would ever like you. This is the dark places my brain goes at times, and I hate it. I need to get back into therapy, but I'm scared of therapists. They've let me down so many fucking times, and there's a lot of trauma with therapists who made me feel worse about myself. Oakley, I know you're trying to make me laugh, darling, but not the time. So, this break is going to be indefinite. I can't just keep trying to ignore what's wrong. I need to fix it somehow, and I don't know how yet, but I appreciate every single one of you who watch the videos and enjoy them. I'm glad that my little, obsessions with shit and art and writing and fandom, that I have people who like the same things I do, and it gives me a little bit of hope that I'm not completely broken and weird, and that one day I'll find something in life worth it, or some people in life worth it. But for now, I need to focus on myself before I end up just going off in a fucking deep end spiral. So, for now, I'm going to sign off for a while. So, see you guys next time.